Another banner for us over here. Let's burn this one down. Ah! Alrighty, so that guy spotted me, as you could tell. Welcome everybody to the Falcon One-Shot. I'm your host Falcon, and this right here is Ghost of a Tale, and I'm gonna be honest with you, for a while I thought this game was not gonna show up. I first saw this in action maybe 2-3 years ago at this point now. It seemed really impressive then, and I kept my eye on it for a while, and then it kind of just fell under the wayside. I didn't hear about it for a long time, and a couple of days ago I got an email saying it was finally hitting Steam Early Access. I reached out to the developer, played the game, had a lot of fun. I figured I'd share it here with you guys today. This is kind of like an action RPG in a sense. Very, like, you could probably even compare it a bit to Dark Souls. Doesn't have necessarily the combat focus of a Dark Souls title, but the UI might seem a bit familiar, a little bit of inspiration on that. Kind of plays out a little bit like Thief as well, at least the older Thief titles. There's going to be a really heavy emphasis on avoiding combat, because you are just a mouse with a lot of crazy other features involved or enemies involved as well. You're trying to look for your wife, essentially, when you wake up in this prison. So I could sit here and talk to you more about it, but let's get into the game over here and actually show you how this plays out. So we're going to start a new game over here. We have a little bit of a story for us here to begin with. In the beginning was the green flame, a force without conscience consuming all in its path. The creatures of the world fought back, but one by one, they fell, only to rise again as puppets of the emerald fire. It was the rats alone who stood and fought. Until at last, at Periclev, the green flame was extinguished. And thus starts our journey over here as what are you supposed to be rocking here? Is it a mandolin? He's a bard of some kind to my knowledge. We have a red rose, let's pick this up here. You stood before the Baron, your wife Mira, at your side. He bid you play the poison cup, and you knew then this was not for his amusement, but a test, and so play you did. But from Mira, there was only silence and a look of such defiance. He struck her, and you cried out and went to her, and then darkness. How many days have passed since then? In your heart you knew she's still alive, and that you'll one day find her. Until then, all you have are these flowers, your memories of her, and a question, why? Alrighty, new page is added to our flower book here. Mushrooms, let's pick this up. HP is low. You regain HP by just eating random food, which is, pretty self-explanatory over here. I guess it wants me to eat food before it lets me pick something else up, alright? So let's go into the menu here. Right, let's go over to food. And we have some mushrooms, and we also have some apples. What's really cool, as you can see, you don't know how much this actually recovers your HP by. So you actually have to indulge in it first, and then it'll actually reveal how much HP it recovers. So there's a lot of, secrecy and, a lot of, I guess problem solving in the game itself that you actually do by just testing stuff out, which is really, really cool. I really enjoy stuff like that in games, where it's not just explicitly told to you what it does, but you kind of have to figure it out yourself. So mushrooms, let's go ahead and eat these too. And we're just about topped off over here, right? Now, nothing over here for us. Let's come on down this side, an apple core. And we could probably indulge in this bad boy as well. That maxes out. Cool. That one only did plus 4 HP. Well, the other ones did plus 8. Let's come over here. We have some more mushrooms, bread, and a mysterious message. Find me, cover your tracks, and move unseen. And there's an S, signed by S, huh? Alrighty. And here's our cell key. Now, if you're familiar with Dark Souls, how lore heavy that game is. This game has a little bit of an influence on that. If you come over to the items over here, you can actually inspect items and they'll give you a little bit of a breakdown about them. Not only just what they do after you've used them, but also sometimes a bit of background on it. As you can see, the minstrel hood, you made the minstrel's hood yourself under the guidance of Master Lulin. It's fastened with a silver button, a gift from Mira. So, if you continue to read all these items, you actually get more of the background of the story of the game, which I find to be really, really cool. I enjoy it when games give you, a lot of, lore and stuff just based on what you read. So, if you're wandering around thinking, what am I doing? Why am I doing it? Well, just read some items and you'll easily figure it out. So, that's really, really cool to me. Alright, so use the cell key over here. Let's pop this bad boy open. Got a sack, clawed hood, and some candles. Alrighty. So, we found ourselves a better hood. This gives us stamina regeneration +2, so we'll go ahead and equip this bad boy instead. And obviously you can see the change right in front of us right here. So obviously the different stuff you equip will look different on your body as well, which is, I always enjoy that in games. Alright, so we got that done. What I want to do here is, since we have a couple of candles, the lighting system in this game is really impressive. I guess I'll show that off here pretty soon, but for now let's just actually progress, and then I'll show you the lighting system. Here we have a node. So this is probably us. Name, Tilo. Profession, we're a minstrel. Bard, minstrel, whatever. Offenses, acts of sedition. Alright. So that is us, huh? What happens if we try to get out of here? It's locked. You have attracted a guard's attention. Quick! Go to the chest and hold R2 plus A to hide. We shall do that. As I mentioned, there's more of a focus on stealth when it comes to this game. You can fight, but it's not like too fairly obvious. You're not going to go over here and hack and slash it out with this giant rat, but there's ways to knock them out. Like if you grab a bottle, you could actually toss bottles when you're not looking and knock them out that way. But more importantly, you just kind of want to stealth through. Just avoid combat whenever you actually can. But, you know, combat is definitely an option if that's what you want to go with here. There's a bug over here. Let me pick you up. These bugs, I really haven't used those, honestly, so I'm not sure what they're for. Maybe substance for food? Maybe other stuff you could craft? Because there's a lot of craftable items in this game as well. But can't really tell you which one it is at the moment here. Let me pick this grain up. And nothing over here. Okay. So I want to make sure I'm just grabbing everything that I can. More mushrooms, grain, and we have a stick. You picked up a useful tool. There are many such items in the world. That'll tell us how to actually equip them. Sticks can be used, obviously, to lure enemies away. And over here is where we can actually show off the lighting system pretty well. So let me go into my tools. We want to make sure this is obviously equipped. And we need a candle for it. So let's come over to Miss. Equip that. And if I'm correct, we can now just swap over like this and check out the lighting system. This is what really drew me about the game when I first saw it. I saw like this really impressive lighting system from a developer that, I never even heard of, to be honest with you. So I saw it over here in action. I was kind of like, wow, it's actually pretty cool. And I guess it'll be even more obvious once you start going to darker areas to see how the lighting system works, but pretty impressive. And over here, this door, you need a key for that. Great. But at the moment, we don't really need this, so I'll just put that away because our candle does waste over time, so we want to save that for later. Although, I'm not sure where you find about this, but if you get close to this with a candle, you have an option to burn it, and that's when you get like a little bit of an optional side quest. The burning of the red paw. Burn 13 banners bearing the mark, and that's going to be 13 of them. For instance, over here, though, we actually found some florins, which I do believe is the currency of the game. Now let's pop this bad boy open here. And hey, how you doing there, Mr. Froggo? Hey, green bug, come over here. Mushrooms, those are mine. Anything else? No. Let's talk to Mr. Old Pirate Frog here. Ferret's balls, what do you think you're doing, Mousy? Barging into my cell uninvited. Do you know who I am? Because I have no idea. You don't know your own name? No, wait. Harold Red Whiskers, that's it. Harold Red Whiskers, least I was, the navigator's alike switch, under Captain Otto Powderkeg. And now, there's a little bit of a read footnote option here, so you can actually get some information about Captain Otto Powderkeg. So as I mentioned, there's a lot of stuff to read in this game, which I really, really enjoy. Let's continue here. So you've come to rob me, have you little scrunt? What is a scrunt, you're asking? Well, it's a word too rude to define. Wowee. I'm sorry, or of course not? Of course not, I'm not here to steal from you. Two things I can't stand, the smell of mice and the smell of lies. What it'll take you to get your stink off my cell. Please, I need your help. Tell me, was it you that helped me escape my cell? I should go farewell. Let's go with the first one here. Is that right? And what's in it for me? Perhaps I could try and find a key to your chains? Set you free? Free? Why would I want to be free? Being free is what got me put here in the first place. That and the piracy thing. No, I've got everything I need right here. Damp air and all the flies I can eat. And my own stool. But there is something. Down the corridor, the sleeping guard. I need you to strangle him. What? Why? Because he called me a pirate. But aren't you a pirate? I am proud of it. But it was the way he said it, like being a pirate's a crime. But isn't it a crime? Hey, it is. And I'm not ashamed of it. Then why do you want me to kill him? Because he called me a pirate. Alrighty, and that just loops over and over. That's terrible. So you'll do it then. I'm not a murderer, my friend. Fair enough. Why don't you just steal a bottle of his road goat for me then, and I'll help and see if I can help. Alrighty, so we have a little bit of a side quest over here as well. Now, I don't think actually doing that gets you much because you progress by stealing from the guard, but it's not the rot gut that helps you progress. So over here I'm sneaking. That's going to be introduced to us here pretty soon because homeboy over here is going to be asleep. And we want to sneak by him, obviously. But for now, let's come over to this basin. Nothing over here. Red bug, you come along with me. We have some more mushrooms. Okay. This is going to be locked for now. Bug, bug, bug. Ah! No, no, don't close the door, dude. Damn bug. Get over here. Yeah, I know about the sneaking. Now, when you're sneaking around, you will notice that there's going to be like a little bit of a red indication going up. The more you hang out around them, the more you move. If you want that to go away, you actually just stand still. Let me show it off here if I can. See how that's going up? But now if I just stop, it goes away. So you definitely want to keep track of that and don't want to run, obviously. You definitely want to keep sneaking around. There's a couple of more banners here, however, so let me turn this on. Burn you. Red bug, you come along. Put this away for now. Got a bucket here. Let's put that down. We don't need that at the moment, to my knowledge. Yellow bug. Green bug. Get over here. Green bug. Got him. Alrighty. This is going to be available to us. Mushrooms. We got some more candles over here. Basin. You can also hide in the basins, mind you. So if you feel like you're about to get caught, dive in there and you should be fine. Let's come on down here for now. Mushrooms. Thank you. And that's all there is to here because that's also going to be locked going forward. Let me turn on the little thing here. Yeah. So awesome. So awesome. This is like a very small title, too, mind you. Like I want to say it's like a one-person operation. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty certain it's either one person or a very, very small team that's been in development for a while. And, man, it's actually really impressive, I gotta say. Alright. So over here we have another banner. And there's the rod gut that we need for Red Whiskers over there. So let me take this out. Burn this. Luckily, that doesn't alert the mouse, or the rat over there. I'm a mouse. Those guys are a straight-up rat. Put this away. Here's the rot god. And there's that bottle that I mentioned. If you pick that up and you toss it at them, which there's a throw feature like we saw with the stick, you can knock out enemies as well that way. Sometimes you might want to do that to get through like an area a lot easier, but a lot of the times, as long as you actually use your surroundings to hide and sneak away properly, you should be okay. So now let's actually dash over here. Yeah! Look at the little mousey running around. Alrighty, cool. Let's come over here. Hey, Red Whiskers, got your, booze, my friend. Pusillanimous. What? I have no idea what he just said. What does it mean, this word? Exactly, what does it mean? It means to lack courage, I think? Does it mean to be covered in pustules? I don't know. I shouldn't think you did. Now, what does he want, mousey? Here's the bottle. Good, now, pop the bottle's neck, twix my lips. With a deck flick of his head, the frog sends the bottle spinning across the cell where it shatters into pieces against the wall. Come on, dude. Every time that Scrunt gets sours, I have to put up with his damn snoring. Well, no more. Alrighty, I've done as you ask. Now will you help me? I gave you my word as a pirate, but I suppose I can make an exception. What is it you want? I'm looking for someone to mirror my wife. Is she a mouse? Yeah, probably, my friend. Same as I am. Wearing a hood, yes. Arr! Then who can say? It's not easy to tell you mice apart with your ears and your tails and your silly hats. We're not silly. Psh. Alrighty. How long have I been here? Let's see, it must have been more than 10 days now since they brought you in. Dead to the world you were. What dungeon is this? You're in Dwindling Heights Keep on the shore of Lake Valia. You'd best get used to it. Alrighty. Tell me, was it you to help escape my cell? What do these chains tell you, mousey? Does it look like I could help you escape? I suppose not. Aye, and I wouldn't if I could. Alright, I should go. Farewell. I will not let the door snap my tail, okay? The tail is very important to a mouse, my friend. Alright, so it's time for us to get on out of here. That just gives you some information, a little bit of a side quest as well. Now, what we want to do is actually get the keys off of Homeboy over here. So let's start sneaking about. Oh, mushrooms. And an apple. Give me those. Okay. Stop for a bit. Stop for a bit. Scary guy. I haven't gotten into combat, like straight up combat. I've alerted a few of the guards in the past when I was actually getting accustomed to the game for the video. But I haven't necessarily been attacked by them. It scares the hell out of me considering the size of them, compared to us, right? We're like this little cute little mouse with a hood. These guys are giant fucking rats with apparently spears of some kind or halberds or something. But it terrifies me quite a bit, especially when they start chasing you down. Really scary, man. Yellow bug, you're mine. Mushrooms, and we have another banner over here. Let's burn you as well. It's going to be 4 up 13. Cool. At this point, we should be fine. This actually creeped me out the first time when I read it. It said the screaming door, so I thought the moment I opened this up, that door was going to scream somehow, and then this guy would chase me down, but no. Doesn't actually quite happen. Maybe it happens if you'd have the key, though. And if that's the case, then oh my god, I'd be scared shitless that thing chased me down. So we're cool here. Let's turn off my... Yeah. So cool. Alright. So we're, let's see, how are we doing on time over here? There's only so much I could show you guys in these Falcon one-shots, so I do apologize for that. I'm trying to make some progress as we go along here, but I also want to explain some of the mechanics as we go. Another banner for us over here. Let's burn this one down. Ah! Alrighty, so that guy spotted me, as you could tell. We need to run through... Oh, he took some damage, finally. We need to run through, and we need to hide. We've got to find a place to hide. I do believe we have one here. And we're cool now. Now, the game will tell you when you can hide somewhere. Like, for instance, if they spotted you trying to get in here, it's going to say, like, or it's not going to let you get in there. But as long as it lets you get in there, it means that the enemy itself did not see you get in, so you should be fine. And that guy's going back now. Yeah, I forgot there was a guard here. I got too caught up with the idea of burning down that banner. So this guy patrols over there, and then he comes back and he chills right over here. What we need to do is get into this... I want to say get into that room. Actually, technically speaking, I don't think we need that room. There's extra stuff in there. You could actually find some better equipment, like better hoods and stuff like that. But what we ultimately need to do is bring the stool over to where he's standing. There's going to be a key for us to actually exit out that door over there. So that's going to be our main goal. Side quests related would be get into that room over there and actually find the items. So we might actually do that. I think we have enough time for a bit more here. So let's see. Can I eat while I'm inside, I wonder? Never really tested this out. I've never taken damage, to be honest with you, so... Yes, I can. Very good. There he goes. So now we pop out. And if we can, let's grab this key as soon as possible. He should be gone. Yep, he's gone. Alrighty, we'll place you over here. There's a vacant spot right there. Don't tell me there isn't. Got the key. This might be a bad idea. I should have probably hidden, but... Oh, we got it. Okay, we're fine. And check this out. You could also hide under tables, too. Yeah. There's some couple of cards here. Those are usable items. So there's, Ratman. And we're just over here hiding under this table. Not sure what those items do, but I did pick them up last time. Come on. Roll on back, my friend. Get on back. Come on, Ratman. You're cutting into my recording time over here. There he goes. Alrighty. Should be gone now. Let's jump up here. Drawer. Find ourselves a cupboard key. Fade card. Fade card. We might look into those afterwards. If I bring the stool over here, mind you, I could also open this cupboard up as well. As again, more extra items if you want to, you know, take the time to do that. I won't because, you know, I'm running short on time here. A barrel with a stick. And we could also hide in this barrel as well. I don't think he's going to actually spot us all the way back here, so we should be okay. However, there's a bit of a nasty trick. There's another hood. So if you missed the first one, I guess... Oh. I think he might have heard me jumping over here. Wanna get the candles? Not sure if it's not allowing me to pick up the candles because I already have a lot of them, or because I can't quite reach him. No, the apple is reachable. No, I think we might actually need the stool back here for those items. Over here, there's a bit of a... Over here, there's a bit of a nasty trap. I will trigger it for us here, but as you can see, there's a pirate's baldric and a hornet's nest. If I wanted to get this, that's going to trigger us. So, let me take that. A stocky barrel of a rat with a short fuse. Captain Otto Powderkeg was captain of the galleons Lake Witch and is perhaps the most renowned pirate ever to sail Lake Valia. And his wanted posters, Captain Powderkeg is always seen wearing a pirate's captain hat, eye patch, baldric with buckle ruff, silky sash, and gray buccaneer's boots. Now, this is literally... Oh, I didn't trigger it. Perfect. Sometimes you can trigger that hornet to attack you. It'll do some damage, and it might alert the guard over to the location over here. The thing that we just got with the pirate, as you can probably imagine, if you look for the items, you can actually dress up as him, and that might actually have some sort of impact in future areas they actually go to. Because people could probably mistake you as the powder keg. Because, you know, Red Whisker said that, oh, the mice look alike, so you could probably pull it off and stuff like that. So I'm only assuming that's what it's for. But there is definitely a set for that. This is going to be a chest item, right? Let's go ahead and equip that. And that gives me resistance to weapons +2. Very cool. And we'll see how that looks right now once we get on out of here. We'll be popping that door open, and I think we'll be done afterwards. Because I think we're almost out of time here. There goes Ratman. Alrighty, you see the little chest piece over there on me? Yeah, awesome. Alrighty, let's come over here, pop you open. Got the begging door. There was a prisoner in that cell where we hid at one point. I don't think you could release him just yet. Or maybe I didn't really take the time off camera to try it. We have a couple of grease jars here. Those you could throw, which is going to be kind of important because we're going to actually show off the throwing feature. For instance, like this drawbridge has to be brought down, right? Let's read about this if we can. So, warning. Warning, the drawbridge mechanism is very sensitive, awaiting repair by the blacksmith. Handle with care. So that tells you right there that you probably have to toss that over here. Missed that one. Those are the grease jars. Oh, it's got to be with a stick, huh? I guess that makes sense. So, stick. Missed that one. There it is. Alrighty. Because I think I hit it with the grease jar, so it's got to be with a stick to bring it down, not the grease jar itself. So I probably just blew those for whatever we needed it for. Maybe some sort of fire thing. Whatever. So that's down over here, and let's see. Another banner up here. Can I jump and... Oh, no, not stick. Candle. Yes! Alrighty. Can I reach this one too? Oh, can't reach that one. Oh, I got it. Yeah! Awesome. Put that away. We have another chest. Pirate's belt and a lantern. Sweet. Oh, the lantern. That's probably what you need the grease jar for, perhaps? I don't think a lantern uses grease, right? It should be oil. Whatever. Let's go ahead and put on our little extra waste item. Yeah! Look at this fella. Oh, he's so goddamn adorable. Alrighty, guys, this is going to be Ghost of a Tale here for us today. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see some more, do let me know. I might consider actually covering this a bit longer because I do enjoy it. I'll probably be playing it off camera for my own accord anyway. So let me know if you want to see some more. All the information for the game will be down in the description below. As I mentioned, it hit Steam finally. It's in early access, but it definitely has a lot of content in it already. And I'm enjoying it quite a bit well. And the performance for it is actually quite good. I mean, I do have a decently powered rig, but, you know, everything is running smoothly on my end over here. No real big issues or bugs just yet. So, all the information for the game will be down below. I will catch you next time.